Hey everybody, it's Christian or CJ. This is like the fifth time that I've tried to make a sentence, so here we go. Um, Here's another video from me. I know I promised you a while back that I would make more videos, and I haven't. I'm sorry, I don't really have good reasons for that. Um, yes. But I guess a lot is on my mind. I've been watching a lot more YouTube videos in general again recently. I guess folks don't know, YouTube was like, I really, really got into YouTube when I came out as trans, and it was a space for me as a transgender person to learn from other trans people around the world just about like transitioning and what that was like and kind of what resources to look for and but just how life is going. And I don't know, I feel like I have all these friends around the world now that are trans, and I watch them through their YouTube videos, and I know more about their lives than I do some of my other friends. And they're not even really my friends, because I call them my friends, but they don't even know I exist, which is actually really depressing. We're not going to talk about that. Anyway, so I've been watching more YouTube videos recently, and been thinking about how I said that I was going to make more videos as well for me, and how I do still want to do that. I guess my headspace has been in a really weird place lately. As many of you know, I'm coming up to a year since I moved to Oregon after finishing my grad program in Colorado. I don't know, just the move hasn't really been what I've wanted it to be. I do have some friends here, but not like I wanted it to be. And yeah, just really hasn't lived up to my expectations. And so I'm kind of in a weird, like stagnant point in my life where I want to. Um, I think I want to not be doing the job that I'm doing and not maybe go back to school. I don't really know what that looks like. My mind is kind of all over the place. But kind of what prompted some of this has been a lot of my YouTube. So watching people on YouTube. Oh, don't do that. A lot of it has been watching people on YouTube, and lately a lot of my YouTube people that I watch are kind of talking about like balance in your life and positive thinking in your life and happiness and like what does that mean. And I don't know, it's just kind of weird to me how it's all happening right now, and I'm getting kind of all these different messages about different coping mechanisms and things like that. Kind of prompted for me was also that I read an article about third culture kids or TCKs. So these are people that grew up in countries that are not the countries of their parents, where their parents were born, and so or not their parents' cultures. And I identify as a third culture kid. So my parents are from the UK, from England, and myself and my sister were born in the UK. But then, growing up, I I grew up in England, the United States, and Japan at different points growing up, and I've never really spent more than 5 years in one country at a time. Actually, it'll be six. Sorry, this year makes my 6th year in the U.S., but on my 5th year in Colorado, I moved to Oregon. So I've never spent more than 5 years in any one community in one place at a time, and so it's really kind of led me to be in this space of not really ever identifying with a home, and that is something that I think I've struggled with my whole life. And really never feeling like I fit in. Like I'm quite a social person. I always meet people. I think I'm fairly friendly, and I really value getting that connection with other people. But what I what I've always struggled with is like, okay, outside of people and community, what does a place mean to me? And I'm so used to making relationships fairly often that growing up I never really focused on like what is it that I want from a place, or oh, it doesn't matter because I'll just make new friends anyways. And I think I'm kind of at a place in my life, oh, I just kicked the stand, where I don't want that anymore. I'm getting older now. I say that. I'm like 25. No, God, I'm not even 25. I'm 24. 24. Woo! And even then, I can't, like, I'm exhausted from trying to meet people here, and that's just not something I want to, like, take my time in, and I have a lot of good friends in Colorado. Some of my best friends are in Colorado. Currently, my parents and sister live there, and so I'm just kind of in a weird headspace of kind of wanting to move back there, but also kind of missing the UK to some extent too. Um, I haven't lived in the UK for 5 years, coming up 6 years now, but I spent a chunk of like high school there, which was a fairly impactful time, and I also have good friends in the UK as well. So it's just kind of all over the place, but I've been thinking more about that. I don't know how this ties into this video originally, but this is just what I've been thinking about, and I guess this is why what I want to post more videos about as well. I would ideally love to edit this in some way. I might do some minimal editing on my phone, but right now I'm trying to get content out onto my channel, and then I'm gonna be over the weekend, or I'm not even gonna say that. I'm gonna start looking into how to just edit different things, and like funky, like not trailer, but um, thumbnail screen thingamabobs. Okay. I hope you have a good night. Sorry I wasted like a minute at the end of this video. Alright. See you later.